G'day everyone, joined by Tom at a very foggy rower this morning. About to take a look at our runners in 3 states on Saturday. Let's kick off at Rose Hill. In race 3 over the 1800 metres we have not only Florina for Blake Shin.
She didn't appreciate the soft track first up. She'll be better on top of the ground and also getting out to the 1800. She also goes into a tongue tie.
Race 4 is the Group 2 Stan Fox Stakes over 1500 metres. We've dual accepted with Esterark in Sydney and Melbourne. Have we made a decision yet, Tom?
He's going to run in Melbourne.
Okay. On to race 5, the Thethio Marks over 1300. Canny Essent for Tim Clark.
He's in great form. I thought that he was a bit stiff in the Uri Star. He probably could have nearly won it. So he's a lightweight chance, very fit. Tough race, small field, but he's in great form.
Back to Moonee Valley. The opening race on the card is the 1600 metres. We've got Samaver for Damien Oliver.
I think she'll really appreciate getting out to the mile, and provided she gets around the valley for the first time, I can really see some nice improvement in this mare.
Race 2 over the 1500 metres for the 3-year-olds. We have Esterark, Damien Oliver.
Yeah, I think he looks nicely placed in this race. He's got his share of weight, but he did win 4 races as a 2-year-old. And I think that he's a top each way chance.
We also dual accepted with Mutant Mail at Moonee Valley and in Adelaide.
We've decided to send him to Adelaide.
Okay. On to race 4, the 2040 metre handicap. We've got a couple of runners. The first is Foundation for Jake Duffy, gate 15.
He was a much improved run last start at the track and distance. He'll need luck from that gate, but his pattern was to go forward, and provided he doesn't have to do too much work through the early part of the race, I think he'll be thereabouts again.
After an encouraging first up run, Harlow Gold for Regan Bayliss.
Yeah, lightly weighted in this and out to a more preferred tread. I think she's definitely got a good chance.
Couple of runners in the listed Atlantic Jewel Stakes. We have Pure Scott for Regan Bayliss.
First up in this, she had good form as a 2-year-old. She's a filly that's got a good turn of foot, very strong field, but watch for her doing her best work late.
And last start winner, Sanadart for Jake Duffy.
Yeah, she's a talented filly. She's drawn to get a good run in the race, and I think she's a good each way to winning chance.
Race 7, the listed event over 1200 metres. Keen Array for Mark Zara, gate 12.
Yeah, he was an encouraging last start. I don't mind the slightly wide draw with him. The rail's only out 2. He's a big horse, and that'll give him room, galloping room. I think he's a good each way chance too. And
another dual acceptor at Moonee Valley and Adelaide was Rudiger.
We're going to run him at Moonee Valley. His 2 runs for us at the Valley have been really good. Whilst this is a very tough race, he's drawn to get cover, which he likes, and provided he can get out at the right time, I think he'll put himself into the race.
The main event on the card is the Group 2 Dado Tan Chin Nam Stakes. A couple of runners again, Jack and Obey, Regan Bayliss.
Yeah, if a little bit of rain comes, which is forecast, Jack and I will like that. He's drawn to stride forward. There doesn't look to be a lot of speed in this. Very fit, and I'm sure he'll be in it for a long way.
And we also have He's Our Rocky, Dwayne Dunn, gate 1.
It looks a really nice race for him. I thought he was terrific first up. He looks to have come on from that, and I think it'll be a great race to win, and I think that he's definitely going like he's going to be hard to beat.
Final event on the card over the mile, we've got 3 runners. The first of those is Boom Time with Ethan Brown claiming 3 kilos.
He really ran well at the Valley first up over 1500. You would think that second up the mile's still a little bit short of his distance, but he's a horse that looks to be in terrific form, and I think he's definitely going to put himself in the finish.
We also have Petrology for Corey Parrish.
Yeah, there's a bit of speed in this, so he's a horse that gets back and definitely can run on if he gets that clear run. He's drawn to, so on his best form he definitely could be a chance.
And rounding out the trio is Mahoney for Regan Bayliss.
He ran really well at Moonee Valley last start, showed that he's getting close to being back into winning form. He's a horse that needs to get it his own way in front, so just hopefully there's not too much pressure on him, and you wouldn't want the track to be much worse than soft for him.
Across to Adelaide in the listed Morphettville Guineas, Mutant Mail for Paul Gatt.
Yeah, he's the early favourite for the race. He's been to the races twice for 2 wins. Provided he handles the heavy rated track, which I think the track should improve into Saturday. He has won on a soft track, but I think he's got a great chance to get a bit of black type.
And can you give us a best bet for Saturday?
I like Samovar and I like Mutant Mail in Adelaide.
Thanks, Tom.